In today's video we will turn that into... OMG, what is going on here? In today's video we will turn that into that. Sauerkraut. Does it make sense to make sauerkraut by yourself, by your own? From the financial side, definitely not. Usually I have a lot of sauerkraut in my bunker. Demeter quality, I can highly recommend Demeter quality. And they can last for long. It's end of December 2027, but right now we have harvest time, so kraut is quite cheap in the market. And yeah, you can choose the taste as you want. You can add some herbs, some spices as you want, and I'm telling you, even this is a quite good product, but it is still an industrial product. The fresh one, the living fermented material tastes much better, much better. So today we will create sauerkraut. So what do we need? We need kraut, a lot of kraut. Something to cut the kraut, cloves, laurel leaves and garlic. We need salt, we need caraway seeds, we need pepper, and we need laurel berries. I prepared already the salt, 10-15 grams per 1 kg. We have here 6.1 kg with all the waste, around about 6 kg. And to give them a little bit more nutty flavor, we will also put some nutmeg on it. So we also need something to make the fermentation. Therefore we have where we can put the kraut inside with the stones and so on. But before we can go ahead, we have to clean it with fresh boiled water. Water to clean them from all the bacteria, because we will create our own bacteria during the fermentation process. This is one of the most important ingredients to start the fermentation. We can start to clean. Put hot water all over the cover. Put them over the ring, on the stones. Ensure everything is covered with hot water one time for sure. In each of the corner, especially when you have such a product, there is a ring below where there could be some parts from the last fermentation process. So we have to ensure all this product is definitely cleaned up carefully. With the hot water. This is what makes all the noise. There are some special stones inside which later keep the kraut down in the salt water. So we're actually in a safe way to start the fermentation. Never put some ceramic on the glass. You scratch the glass. We start to cut them. They are unfortunately not from my garden. This year I totally failed to grow. So The first layer of leaf is for the rabbits. We'll give it to the neighbor, they have some rabbits. The next layer of leaves, we need them for the top layer to cover it from the atmosphere. And then there's nothing to do except cut them in small stripes. Just in small stripes, as you want. Don't worry, don't worry. Actually, there's nothing what you can do wrongly. That's for the rabbits, for the hose, for the rabbits. There's actually nothing which can get wrong, except you work with dirty hand, dirty equipment and so on. As long but as long you do it a proper way, as small as possible. Yeah. Cut it in stripes, half centimeter, 1 centimeter, doesn't matter, it totally doesn't matter, because once we have it in the bucket, once it is in the bucket, we have to add already the first layer of salt. And we also add the juniper berries. I take the whole one because I totally dislike later to bite on it. Up to you how many you want. And you also can already add some garlic by your taste. Choose as you want, more or less. And don't worry when they grow already, you can also use them. Just remove the brown things. Yeah, never put something there which is already brown. Never ever use something rotten. Never put something like that into the fermentation. It will mess up the whole product. And don't forget about the laurel leaves. Be careful with the cloves, because that can be very strong flavor. And we can add also the pepper. And in this case I also add the whole pepper, because I don't want to bite on them later on. Usually I take them out of the sauerkraut while cooking. And now comes smashing. You can use whatever you want. And actually there is nothing which you can destroy inside. You have to smash all the kraut. This is the most hardest work to make a sauerkraut. Don't worry. And layer for layer for layer, we will add kraut into the basket. There for the rabbit, we are not wasting anything. And don't forget smash it. Here are still some good cells. Here you can hear there are some good cells left. Slowly you can hear it sounds totally different. The cells are broken. Don't worry, you can't destroy it. You hear? Ah, you're back. I was so sure. After all the hard work is done, you're back. Okay, come here. Have a look. Come here. This is how it should be. This is how it should be. Good. So, all the cells are broken. The herbs inside the kraut is covered by liquid. So what we do now is we're using the big leaves, cover the surface with it. The reason is the kraut is now broken into small particles, and we definitely don't want them to swim on the surface. So we cover everything with these huge leaves and place some stones and place the stones press it a little bit down to ensure there is no air anymore anywhere below the surface. You can remove the material which is still swimming on the top. Therefore you should take nothing made by metal. Call me a bad sample. Now we have to clean up very carefully the reservoir, because this will have for the next couple of weeks contact with the surface. So if there is any dirt, the could have a very bad influence into the environment inside. So the next process will be the fermentation. So they will produce some gases, CO2, and they have to come out of the bucket. So how to ensure that the air come out, but no oxygen can come in. Therefore, we cover it. There are some small little holes. And then we fill up with water. Until the hole is covered with the water. And we have to ensure the next 5 to 8 weeks, depend on the temperature, depend on the process, that this water never become empty. And we cannot open the bucket in the meanwhile. I will keep this now for 5 up to 8 weeks at 20-degree room temperature. And if you want to know if I successfully failed on that project, click on the bell, on the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.